Hello. Sorry for my voice. I have a cold. But yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of talk lately about the Battlefield 5 and the huge number count that you can see on Steam charts. It's peaked well over 100,000 players, and well, I mean, only by joining the game right now I can conclude that obviously it's not in Western Europe at least, because well, right now there are not a lot of players online, which I guess makes sense. It's a little bit in the morning, or at least before lunch. Oh, that's a huge explosion! Wow. But yeah, didn't expect it to be that many players at the moment. But even so, I think this was probably less than I thought. Even so, anyhow. So the general reception whenever I talk about this game, whenever I see someone going like, yeah, it's very popular now, people are like, yeah, I can't believe it. And I mean, that might be rightfully so. Totally. And then they say, well, it's a lot of cheaters in the game. It's not because it's bad, but it's because of all the cheaters. People wouldn't want to play it because of that reason. And well, I mean, I know I played it. Oh, that's an interesting spawn. I played it a lot in the past, especially. I don't play it that much now, mostly because I spend time in playing 2042 and other games. But so generally, when I used to play it, people used to shout cheater every now and then, and oh my goodness, look at the player list. I mean, there's so many new players here. It's one level 400 something, one level 100 something, but most of them was like sub 50. That's amazing. People usually write in chat that, oh, it's a cheater, and they go bananas about it. Like that sniper, level 12, having KD of 5-0, and people goes like, oh, it's a cheater. Yeah, well, okay. I rarely see it that much. It's not that common. So I was thinking, how can we actually figure out if there is a cheater here or not? And one of the ways to do that is obviously to use the in-game spectate system. Which is what I'm going to try and see if we can do right now. So I have my streaming PC is on next to me. Wow. And it's in spectate mode, because this is such an old game. You can actually play spectate mode on this one. And that is, or should be, one of the best ways to see if someone's cheating. And I'm going to go completely bananas with this, because I can actually hear the sounds for my streaming PC in my headset. And that is really confusing me at the moment, because I didn't expect or understand that the spectate mode is really, really far behind. It is a couple of seconds behind, which I didn't realize before, so I actually thought it was really broken. So usually when I go and look at the spectate mode, I think when I look at someone, I'm going a little bit like, oh, this looks a little bit weird. It's because, so let's say you are aiming a little bit, and obviously if you have a cheat or anything, it will go like snap, 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 and then maybe it will just follow slowly and a snap. And when the player walks about, if it's a good player, it's usually because they can take in that much information and go like, oh, it's there, and I go like this. And they go like that all the time. But when you look at someone that I find a little bit, could this guy be cheating? And we're going like, oh, I'm going to look to the left, I'm going to look to the right, and then suddenly, zoom, boom. That's a little bit weird. So this is a little bit of a test to see if spectate mode actually looks like, well, what it should look like. So maybe I should actually just play the game at the moment. I have spectate mode on my streaming PC. We'll see if it behaves anything like that at all. Just grabbing the, oh crap, the objective here. I haven't played this game for a while, so it's going to be interesting. I don't, seriously, my voice is really going away. Oh. I hear, I think it's an enemy close by, but it's really hard because I hear the sounds. I need to turn that off. I don't even know how to do that, honestly. But I get the feedback from the streaming PC, which, I mean, normally it makes sense to get it to my headphones. But at the moment, that means that I hear the sounds in the game, and then I hear them again a few seconds later. I mean, something like 3, 4, or even 5 seconds later. If I shoot, I will hear my own gun in just a bit, which is really, really seriously confusing. Can I... oh. I don't believe in really walking about there. I think we need to go around here. And there's a big chance that you're going to meet any enemies here, because... what's that when I slide? It's shaking. Oh, there I had my own gun. When I shot before, you know? Yeah, I could hear it right now. What is the shaking? Did it used to do that? Every time I slide, the sight is like shaking? Did it do that? Oh yeah, this is much better. Now I can actually hear something. But what's... okay, so we go sliding. So when I slide, it shakes a little bit. Did it used to do that? I honestly can't remember. It's so long since I played this game. I can't remember if it used to shake after sliding. The ads like this. Super annoying. Alright, let's... oh, I can't do that. This is so confusing now. Having played 2042. Let's remove that flare. Yeah, flare destroyed. Awesome. We have done something. Oh yeah. Oh, I destroyed something with my nade. Haha, awesome. Oh, that's friendly. Obviously, there is this warm-up. So, as I go about and becomes a little bit warm and like used to the feeling and everything, used to the sense. It should be somewhat similar to what I play with 2042, I think, but I might have adjusted it since I played this game last time. I mean, obviously, or hopefully at least, my movement will become a little bit better. I killed someone. Ha! Great. So we're really pushing forward now. Oh, yeah. I haven't played M2 a lot. I think there should be someone here. Or maybe he was... oh! What? Alright. Sorry, mate. I need to try and just survive. Oh, crap. Yeah, you can do that in this game. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was quite... that was cinematic. I mean, there's so many cool things they can do in this game that I can't do in 2042. There's a flare somewhere. There's... move that so they can't see us in the minimap. That makes sense. Right, so we're going to go around because that's the choke point. I don't know what to go through it. Let's see if we can get the movements going. I used to slide a lot in this game. So many things that I've kind of forgotten or lost the habit of, so to say. Oh. Well, I heard something to the right. Ooh, that's a lot of people coming. Oh, I'm so... Haha, come on, dude. Ah, that was so close. How do I call for help? This... Alright, this is the button. It prevents me from bleeding out as fast. I better just bleed out. I miss. Oh, come on. I'm going to turn this game off soon. I'm so sad I can't hit. Saniteta! Yeah, you know. Oh, ha 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 ha, yeah. Just stick your head up like that and I'm going to rip it off. Oh, a faceless guy killed me. Oh, what are we doing up there? Let's see, I can't remember really. We can't die from our own artillery camp. Okay, health first, then reload.
Ist unterwegs.
What? What? That wall? What's that? Yeah, come on. Yes, get the timing. Get into it. Oh. Yes. No, if I just decided on one weapon, I would be fine. Alright, so now we are loading a map that is that has been proven before to be quite efficient if you are a cheater. We don't know if anyone is cheating, but before, when I just tried to test out the spectate mode a little bit, I found a player that I'm not going to accuse him or her of cheating yet, but there was some quite interesting behavior, let's say. So I'm hoping that maybe on this map, because we played Panzerstorm before and he played a lot of sniper, and I mean, it's not one of those like standing on a hill shooting everyone with headshots or anything like that, but there was some interesting movements, stuff. So it's going to be really interesting to see now if maybe there's a wall hack going on or anything like that. At the end, for a brief moment, he was sitting in a tank. And that was some really strange behavior. Especially at the beginning. It wasn't like he killed a lot of people or anything. He didn't kill anyone in the tank, but he didn't get close enough before time ran out. But it was just very strange. Almost seemed like locking on to targets or something when not really having any line of sight. So let's see. I hope he's still here. Yeah, he is. All right. So this is the guy. And did I say something before about strange behavior? This is exactly what I mean about strange behavior. Because he was doing something similar with the tank when he spawned before, but then he switched a little bit to different positions where there was actually enemies. Or, I mean, not spot on, but quite close. Alright, so his new player is looking at things, and I guess that makes sense. He shot a little bit. Alright, so Remember, the blue players, that is the enemy on him. So now I'm just curious of seeing if he actually... I mean, there are players in there, but there should really be players in there, so that's not strange in itself, really. And remember, even if you have wall hack or anything, it doesn't guarantee that you see people behind you. I mean, all of this is valid yet. He's going to push through that room. He's taking it cautious. If you're a good shooter, FPS player or anything, that's really what you should do, right? You should check your corners. You probably should check to the right here as well. He doesn't do that. He doesn't care. He covers the door, which makes sense. If he would have shot in that when there was smoke like that, then I would be a little bit worried. Obviously, since I'm not actually playing, I'm not paying attention to the sounds as he probably does. Plus I'm talking, which definitely disrupts things a little bit. So I've outlined all players. I can move that like so. And I'm going to switch a little bit on and off because this game doesn't... It would be interesting if the spectate view in the game could like show if you have line of sight of anyone. Just not only mark them, but also add the indicator if you have line of sight, because that would be quite interesting, honestly. He's going up, he's going up. Oh. There is someone else here somewhere on the objective. He knows that. Climbing all the way up. I wonder if I've been up here sometime. Probably have. The player to the right. Makes noise when he walks. Makes noise as well. You should know that someone is there, but you shouldn't know exactly where. There he probably saw. He's kind of a cautious player. There is one guy outside, just outside to the left. Two guys. And they are dead silent. Actually, maybe they start to move now. So, I mean, if he was cheating, he should be knowing that that guy is over there. Does he know that that guy can look through the window and shoot him? Maybe not. That might have been, even if you... Imagine if you play and you see these, like, silhouettes. You don't exactly know if someone actually can shoot you or not. So, I mean, he definitely knows that there are people to the left. So, how do you know that there's no player here? Well, he goes out. That was a good thing. Yeah, that was no... I don't know. There's nothing really to say. Let's have a look at this player for a moment. The people are generally writing that this is a cheater. And from what we have seen already, yeah, there's a big chance. Who is it? Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, this one is a cheater. There we go. Sausage player. Profile.
We have lost objective Charlie.
No, I don't want to add a friend. I want to report cheating. Aim. Really obvious. Spectate mode. soon, so let's see. Please ban. Yes. There we go. Yeah, any questions on this? I'm pretty sure that's a wall hack. And that is as blatant as it can be. Previous player wasn't sure. Could be whatever. Wasn't no extreme play at least. Was some questionable plays. Probably. I mean, we're probably a little bit biased because he was such a low level player. But in this case, I mean, yeah, that's...
We have secured control of objective dog.
Wait, why, what? I mean, the level of ridiculous in this case is just sad.
Soldiers, we have lost objective Baker.
And if DICE doesn't, I mean, you don't have. So you see what weapon he uses, and you see the distance that he shoots, and if there's any kind of recording inside the game, you should be able to see the situation. If you log something, this should be very obvious still that this is a cheater. But just by the movement, the weapon, the kills. I think if you have any sort of anti-cheat at all, any sort of logs at all, this should just be automatic ban. There should be no question about it. It's just very, very plain. I mean, it's just incredibly... Yeah, you don't have any line of sight because there's a big house in the way, you know, dumb ass.
The enemy has taken objective Able. The enemy has control of objective
So, I mean, this is... I don't understand how anyone, being a player like this, been allowed to reach level 105. You don't even know what you're doing. Or is it just that you need to take damage and die? So he actually commits suicide to keep the KD down. Alright, and now they accuse Karpas. But, I mean... that felt good. I'm not going to look at that fellow anymore, but instead, let's have a look at the Karpas. So they say Karpas is a cheater. Can I... Oh, now we can look at Karpaso. He's playing shotgun, and he's hurting. And mind that we have switched to the red team and now looking for blues. So there are blue players to the right. He doesn't recognize them at all. He should be able to see them now. They're shooting at his tank. Yeah, you should be very aware of them now. There's one dead. Is there anyone else? Yeah, that's another dead player. So there's really nothing in this that indicates that someone is cheating so far. Maybe we'll get something new. We have a player to the left. He's completely unaware. He's really completely unaware. He's putting mines on the bridge. He's shooting. Okay. And it's good. Looking at the chat, they complain about Carpathal wall hack. Alright, so, I mean, Carpathal so far hasn't shown anything. He should expect players to be there. You take the long road around because, well, you're less prone to meet enemies. And I mean, people usually keep these corners, so you're a little bit careful. He has a shotgun to kill you in 1 or 2 shots. It's really fast. Oh, I hate the... He's a bit unlucky now when I look at him, to be fair. But I mean, if you go with a shotgun now, we know it's important. Either you can go in and people are unaware, and you can be a hero, or... well... So far people have been using... So, from what I can see, one has been innocent yet accused. And one has been accused and is definitely a cheater. There's no question about it. I think Carpasso though at the moment is not playing very well. I think he's a little bit disturbed. Looks like it. But even before I started to write, if he was using wall hack, he's the worst hacker ever, because he was just missing everyone. Were clear players in front of him and he just missed. I think he just got lucky on occasion or two. Then people start to accuse him of cheating. So Capji is basically complaining about everyone having wall hack. I mean, you can't run up in the face of a shotgun. So Capji is basically a troll, which you see all too often. Oh, please don't run in there, you're going to die. He knows it. Nice. He stays in this path, which you should. Yeah, it's just plain boring to watch. He probably wrote something. The tank is just going.